Okay, Joe. Prepare to appear in front. Okay, this is for your time now, Joe. Prepare to appear in front of your camera in your bedroom. Okay, I'm checking my camera. Everything under control. Yes. Okay, good luck, Joe. Rồi. Yes, Joe. Nguyen, prepare appear in front of you. I let you know the time now. Today is Monday, 23rd of September, year 2019. We got time at 1 p.m. exactly. So my duration of my video clips is only 30 minutes, okay? So I'll let you know that once again. Monday, September 23rd, year 2019. We got time exactly 1 p.m. Okay, I turn off my mobile phone. First of all, I would like you to stand up and sing together with me in Australia. We call Advent Australia Fair, Australian National Anthem, please. Yeah. Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We golden soil and well for toys, our home is good by sea. Our land's about in nature gifts, for beauty rich and rare. This is the best yet every place to have born Australia fair. In joyful thanks and then us sing at born Australia fair. Yes, sir. Beneath our red and solemn cross, we toil with hearts and hands to make peace commonwealth of ours. We now own the lands. For those who come across the sea, we found them glad to share. With us, let's come by to upon Australia fair. In joyful strength, then let us sing upon Australia fair. Thank you so much for the national anthem of Australia from YouTube. First of all, we would like to salute you, our Prime Minister. At the moment, he is visiting in the USA, Donald Trump, in the White House. Sir Scott Morrison, salute you, the Australian Defence Department. Salute you, the Canberra House. Salute you, the Australian Defence Department. And salute you, the Asian Special Police Task Force in Canberra. Salute you, sir, all of you. Welcome to my program in English today. I'm talking in English, not Vietnamese. I turn off my camera, my internet. Okay, sorry about that. And then we come to my program half an hour, please. I'll let you know my program name, the title only 25 minutes, duration. It's called The New Invention. The Electronic Eyes Camera Miracle. And I'll let you know my new invention. Okay, waiting for internet to close my internet, shutting down my internet completely now. I don't need to use anymore. I need you to concentrate, and I borrow my son and daughter plus course. This is a science subject. Let me introduce to you my science topic today. You can debate. Come to my YouTube and let me know your comments. If I got a time, I'll respond to you. I'll answer to you immediately. If I haven't got a time, I say so sorry about that. Now, first of all, I introduce to you my topic. It's called the new invention, the electronic eyes camera miracle. First of all, we come straight away into my definition. First of all, I pick up bow, two bow, represent the right hand side and left hand side bow of your eye. Remember that. The eyes. Because I gave you definition big like this so you can easily imagine that this is the right bow. Right hand side, left hand side bow of your eye. I put in front of you. And I pick up my two lemons in my garden. Small like that. I remember when you was young, you play the marble. It's small like that. We call that electronic eyes camera. Put in front of you. Now, we are living with high technology, with mobile phone. And you lost a small one, is called camera. Everywhere you're going, the government replaced the camera everywhere, every corner of your street. When you go to shopping, when you go to airport, when you go to railway station, everywhere the government placed camera. Even when you withdraw money from ATM machine, the camera is follow you, focus you, and take your picture. That's we are living in high technology. Everywhere you're going, you got eye camera everywhere catching your picture. Even you go to international airport or everywhere in university, primary school, high school, shopping center, everywhere. Now, my new invention is put the camera inside the small bowl of your eye. People was born since the beginning of the earth. God, our Father in heaven, created universe, includes star, ocean, animal, you can name it, and human being. We expected that from thousands of years, 100,000 of years, and millions of years, until 2,000 years ago, when one person in Bible said, in Jericho city, the blind people, one man come, kneel in front of Jesus Christ and said, Master, would you please heal me? I'm the blind since I was born. And Jesus Christ said, yes. He kneeled down and healed the guy. And he said in Hebrew, Epheta means, let's open your life. I read some part of it for you. God will come and save you. A reading from the book of Prophet Isaiah. The blind will see, and the deaf will hear. The disabled will leap about like deer, and tongues one silent will shout. They will rejoice and be glad, because all sorrows and worry will be gone. The word of the Lord. The reading from the book of Prophet Isaiah. Next. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. Are you the one we shall be looking for? Or must we wait for someone else? Jesus Christ answered, Go and tell John what you have heard and seen. The blind are now able to see, and the lame can walk. People with leprosy are being healed, and the deaf can hear. The dead are raised to life, and the poor are hearing the good news. God will bless everyone who does not reject me because of what I do. I am sending my messenger ahead of you to get things ready for you. The gospel of the law. Remember that Jesus Christ said, the blind are now able to see. The gospel of the law. Amen. Hallelujah. That is the gospel. Of 2,000 years ago, Jesus Christ, the Son, the true, only true Son, the man of God, rescued and did the miracle. But 2,000 years ago, a million years ago. And now, one man in Australia named Nguyen discovered that this is a new invention, that people can put electronic eyes in the small equipment and insert inside the patient. That is my new invention. It's called the electronic eye camera miracle. And remember that. I ring the bell. No one on earth, 7.5 to 8 billion, allowed to copy this, because it belongs to me, belong to the country. I call that Australia. You can share the knowledge, but you do not allow to copy like Chinese or North Korea. Come to USA, US Pentagon, and steal the property, intellectual, private property from me. Remember that? I resisted under FBI and CIA of America and Asia Agent Secret Police in Canberra, Australia. I let you know that you do not allow to copy. This belongs to Australia heritage. By definition, I say that again. This is the right hand side, left hand side ball of your eye. Inside, you insert the camera system. And at the moment, we got South Korea sensor with 100 million, billion, 100 billion, 1,000 billion US dollar to establish their company. With electronic mobile phone. Japan, we got Nikon, Mitsubishi. America, we got Apple, etc. Now, with 3D camera, we can do establish in Australia. I invited you, our Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, our Defense Department, our Health Department Minister. We use our money to establish the academic institution, the science, for our scientists sit down together, apply my new theory, the electronic camera eyes inside the patient, the blind people, so you can open the top secret. I call that the device, the radar system, link together the electronic equipment, the eyes, with your brain, with your nerve system, right hand side, left hand side. Remember that. Your nerve system in your brain connected with our electronic eye camera system. We make the contact, you turn on, turn off, people can shout it, amazing God, thanks Lord our Jesus Christ, Holy Father in heaven. That is the true miracle of science. It happened in Australia, in USA, in England, you name it. Remember that you only insert the electronic eyes inside the patient, and you bring the miracle for the blind people. And when you do that, we have to establish our institution, the science, the university, special one, to do research, to do the technique, how to solve this mystery from theory, from doctrine, from Nguyen is me. In reality, turn on the light for the blind people when they was born, or accidentally they got accident, or during the war around the world. At the moment we got 100 million, billion people suffering. They can't see. So we need to bring the light of God to everybody in this planet in this 21st century. This is my definition. Remember that I gave you 50%, I solved the mystery already. Only 50%. You only sit down and do experiment in your laboratory, the university, institution, science, and solve the mystery. You only solve 50%. It means you connect the brain cells with the nerve system in our brain to the right hand side, to the left hand side eye, connect with the radar system and device. You got a contact, turn on, turn off. And when you turn off, it's dark like this. You see nothing. It represents the blind people when they was born accidentally. They got car accident on during the war, when bomb explosion, grenade, machine gun, kill them or destroy their nerve system. When they connect together with the device, system, you turn on, the miracle happens. That's your job, it's not my job. My job only introduce my new invention to Australia scientists, to England scientists in England, to New Zealand scientists, to USA scientists around the world, to sit down and solve my problem. And I hope you enjoy that. And remember that this new invention, it belongs to Australia. No one allowed to copy. And I hope for the next 5 years or 10 years during the research in Australia, in USA, in England, in Israel, maybe in Russia, or maybe in Japan, South Korea, China, you name it, the scientists can solve the problem. Now when we solve this problem successfully, you will receive the honorable doctor degree, PhD, or even the title professor of scientist, professor. And beside that, whoever solve this mystery, even you are a scientist, or teacher, or noble person, or PhD student, or associate professor, or the professor of science, or emeritus professor, you will receive the title, honors from United Nations. Get to you. Beside that, you got 100 billion and thousands billions of dollars of these products. I name it the electronics eyes camera miracle. May I see it? I hope you enjoyed it. We got only 10 minutes to present my case to the top one in Australia, Prime Minister Scott Morrison. At the moment, he has been visiting USA. I saw he appeared on television. When he come back to Australia, please, Health Department, the Health Minister represent Australia, bring him and show him, have a look my video clip. In Australia, we got 25 million people. How many scientists sacrifice their life to the name of science for our country, for United Nations, for 7.5 to 8 billion people around the world. This is the newest invention in this 21st century. And next year, 2020, we got only 80 years and finish the 21st century. I let you know that I got bowel cancer and I got only 10 more years to live. I hope that one of our best universities in Australia, it might happen in Queensland, it might happen in New South Wales, it might happen in Melbourne, it might happen in Sydney, or Western Australia, or Tasmania, or Northern Territory, or Adelaide, or WA, Perth. We don't know. Or may happen in USA, or may happen in England, or may happen in France, in Germany, in Russia, in South Korea, in Japan, in France. You name it, we never know. One day, one scientist will apply successfully my doctrine, my new invention to the world and open the light, turn on the light to the blind people. In my conclusion, only 5 minutes. Remember my definition. This is represent two balls is the eye of the blind people. I let you know that. Again, I pick up that one is easy to explain science for the children in primary school, in kindergarten, in high school. When people was born with blind, they got dark, totally dark. They see nothing. When they grown up, they have study. It's called Bell system to read and go to primary school up to uni. But for the rest of their life, the blind people can't see. They have to use the dog to guide them. Now, if you solve this mystery, remember that the eye? We can insert the eye camera exactly the eyes of people. You can turn that to the green eyes, the blue eye, the yellow eye, the brown eye, the black eye, you name it. That's only the color. The main function is to bring the light through the device, the radar system connected with the brain system in your brain, right and left hand side of the nerve system. You have to test DNA, blood, and the nerve system turn on the light device to make light for people. Can you hear me? I turn off. So you can imagine that is the blind people when they was born. Or accidentally they got a car accident, or during the war, bomb, grenade, ammunition explosion, they cut off the light, died up. Now your job is apply my new theory. The eyes, electronic camera miracle. Through the device, through the radar system, with the contact, We call that turn on, turn off, turn on. The miracle happened. That's your job, to solve the mystery. I hope you enjoy that. And then lemon, a small one. We got only 5 minutes. May I sit down? I hope that people understand my new invention. What does invention mean? Invention means that you sit down and use your brain, your personality, your intelligence, your own intelligence, not copy for someone else. Copy from the book, copy from the product. You develop in theory. And you introduce your new theory, new invention to the world. But that is only the definition. Now the scientists got that idea. They sit down to discuss in the group of the professor, the scientist, the PhD student, and they receive the fund from the government, or even they ask the donation from billion people around the world to establish their organization, the institution, the laboratory to do the test. It takes 100 million, thousand years to establish the institution. The government paid that, the private company paid for that money for research. For 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you name it, we never know. And one day, one of the professor, the scientist, will discover the method, the technique, how to solve and apply my new theory successfully to bring the light to the blind people, to the suffering people around the world. And this is my new invention, volume 1. And volume 2, volume 3 I finished. Because the more I carry out my volume, people said, Nguyen, you are stupid, idiot. You are crazy. F-U-C-K to you. You are mental sick. You're schizophrenia patient. You name it. So I don't want to carry out many documents about this new invention. I got 2 more in my video and I declare totally finished. So I am silent. I keep silent in my room, my bedroom. Because next year I have to sit down to do my research to write my PhD in my own book. Remember that. And we got only a few minutes left. So I let you know that. Remember 2 balls represent right and left. You have to sit down to do experiment. How to apply this new invention to reality to solve the problem. And the lemon represent right and left eye. You have to sit down to learn the element inside. You have to cut the eyes to do experiment with the mouth in laboratory, even with monkey, before you apply successfully to human being. And you have to use medication to treat. Yes? Then bring the patient to hospital under the big surgeon or surgery with the best scientists around the patient. Sit down on theater and insert the blind, the electronic camera, eye camera, miracle inside the patient, and bring the light to the bring the light to the blind people. And when you do that, remember that your name, you got reputation for the rest of your life, and God blessing you and your family and yourself. You got a light. Look, And you got 100 billion US dollar and 1,000 billion US dollar in your hand. But remember that in that time you must remember me. I am the person to introduce the notion, the definition, the new technique to you to carry this. May God bless you, Australia. Our Prime